Hey besties, welcome back to yet another interesting video. How are you guys doing? I trust you're doing well. You're welcome. If it is your first time here, you're very much welcome as well. I'm glad you stopped by today. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. You're going to love it here, I promise you. So why are we here today? Today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how I was able to get rid of my texture skin on my face. Now, if you don't know what a texture skin is, this is what a texture skin looks like. A texture skin is simply a rough skin. That is just the word to explain what a texture skin is. It's simply a skin that is rough. Rough when you're looking at it and rough when you touch it. So when you run the tips of your fingers through your face and you can feel it is bumpy, it is rough, then you have a texture skin. And there are a few places where we can experience texture skin, like our face, our elbow. We can experience that on the top of our thighs, our ankles, our feet. You can experience texture skin on various part of your body. Now, there are a few reasons why you can get that texture skin, and today I'm talking about the face today, not the body. So there are a few reasons why your face basically now can end up being textured. Number one reason is accumulation of dead skin cells, excess oils, and also dirt or even skincare products you previously used that you were not able to really get out of your skin. So all of these things can combine together and give you that texture skin, and this is very common with those that have an oily skin / acne prone skin. So in my case here, what happened to me here was that my skin got clogged up by dead skin cells, excess oil, previous products, and I wasn't equally taking care of my skin as I should when this happened to me. Now, you can also get texture skin if you experience traumatic acne that left acne scars. Those shallow pitted holes that you see on some people's face. That was because they had traumatic acne experience and left those scarring on their face, and those scars are never smooth. They are so bumpy, they are so rough when you touch it. Okay, so that's one reason why you can also end up with texture skin. Now, you can also experience texture skin if your skin is overly dry. This is very common for those that have a dry skin and you are not properly hydrating and moisturizing your skin. You can also end up having a texture skin because your skin barrier, it is so dry, it is lacking moisture, and when something is lacking moisture, it tends to be rough when you touch it. You see the person's skin looking so flaky and feeling that chapra chapra sound when you run your fingers through it. So yeah, that's one thing that can also make you to end up with a texture skin. Now, getting rid of your texture skin depends on how it actually came about. How you ended up with a texture skin, that is going to determine how you're going to that's going to determine how you're going to actually get rid of. Now, let me quickly run you through on how you can get rid of your texture skin if you have a dry skin. Like if your texture skin was caused by overly dryness of the skin, if you're experiencing dryness and flaky looking skin that is also rough when you touch it, then your treatment is very simple. Just get yourself a lactic acid and equally get hydrating product. Okay, you need to be very, very generous with your hydrating and moisturizing product. So you have to get yourself a very good lactic acid to help break the bond between the dead skin cells and the fresher skin beneath. Another thing you need to get for yourself is a very good hydrating toner or an essence. Please, your toner has to be really, really hydrating, or you can also get an essence, which is, we all know that essence will have to hydrate your skin. So lay your hands on a very good hydrating toner, or you lay your hands on a very good hydrating essence, or even a hydrating serum like a hyaluronic acid serum, peptide serum, something really that has body to it, not a very light serum. So you need a very hydrating serum or an essence or a toner. If you have money, you can get everything. You can get a hydrating toner, a hydrating essence, a hydrating serum if you like. But if you don't have money, just pick either a very hydrating toner or a hydrating essence or a hydrating serum. Any of these things will just work perfectly well. Then get yourself a very moisturizing face cream that will help to lock in moisture into your skin, hydrate your skin, glow your skin, soften your skin. That's basically all you need. That is if you have a dry skin. If your texture skin was caused by overly dryness of the skin, use your lactic acid twice weekly, then moisturize and use your essence or your toner or your serum every blessed day, morning and night. And I promise you, in just weeks, your skin barrier is going to look very beautiful, very flourished and well nourished. And for that reason, that texture feel will just vanish. Okay, that is for those that have a dry skin, that their texture skin that was caused because of overly dryness of the skin. Now, if your texture skin was caused because of acne scarring, please, you have to go see a doctor for skin, a dermatologist or an esthetician, because trust me, if you have this kind of texture skin, it's not something you can run by yourself at home. You really need some advanced treatment, spa treatment that will help you at least make it to look less visible, because I'm not sure there's any treatment that will help to entirely get it, get rid of it, but they can actually help you like soften those pit holes, and then it will look so much better than before. Now back to how I got rid of mine. So if your texture skin look anything like mine and you have an oily skin that is also acne prone, then let's get talking, baby. The first thing I did when this happened to me was to go to the spa to get a good deep cleansing spa treatment. So I went to the spa and then I had them decongest my pores, extract those white heads and black heads that were just making my skin to look rough. That's like one thing you need to do, because when those things already form like inside your pores, you need to extract it out. You need to get rid of it before you can now start looking for ways to like prevent it and then achieve a smoother looking skin. So go to a spa, just keep like 15k and go to the spa and have them decongest your pores, extract those oils, those dead skin cells, those nyama, those gungs that are into your pores, extract everything out. And this is going to help free up your pores, and then you can start working with good ingredients and product that will help to maintain that smoothness you achieve after your spa section. I hope you really understand what I'm trying to explain. So that's the first thing I did, going to the spa, and then they had like 70% of the work done in the spa. So after my spa section, the next thing I did was to get myself a salicylic acid serum and also a niacinamide serum. We have to have these two in your routine if you want to enjoy a smooth looking skin. Now salicylic acid is going to help get into your skin because the molecular form is quite small, so it can really get into the skin. It is oil soluble, means it can dissolve oil, so it can get into your skin and make sure that any oils in there that is trying to accumulate is going to help melt it out over time, and that will help to keep your pores looking clean. Now niacinamide at the other end is going to make sure that the texture of your skin is being controlled. You're not having too much oil secreting on the surface of your skin. Your pores are at least reduced. Niacinamide and salicylic acid combined together will really help tighten those pores. That way you will not be having the accumulation as often as before. Do you get the point? You're really going to enjoy that smoother and a radiant looking skin. So after my spa section, I got myself salicylic acid and niacinamide serum, and I use this every week. So what I basically do is to use my salicylic acid and niacinamide 2 times in a week. Okay, 2 times in a week. But niacinamide I use every day. I use niacinamide every day, like every night. Then the days where I want to exfoliate, I combine it, or I add salicylic acid serum in that particular routine, and then finish up with a moisturizer. So what I basically do is to wash my face. When it has dried, I'll apply my salicylic acid serum. When that has actually sink into my skin, I will now apply my niacinamide serum on top of that, and then finish up with a moisturizer. Very simple. This routine has really kept my skin looking very smooth and texture free. Another thing I do that really helped me to enjoy a smooth and a radiant looking skin is by facial shaving. That is dermaplaning at home. You guys, I have a video on how to do this. If you are dermaplaning at home and you do it correctly, trust me, you'll be hooked. It is a game changer. This will instantly give you that magic result that you need. So in recap, in conclusion here, what you should be doing if you have a textured skin and you are oily skin that is also acne prone is to first of all go to the spa and have them decongest your pores, extract your whiteheads and blackheads. After that, like the upper week, start using your salicylic acid serum and your niacinamide. And then lastly, start practicing facial shaving at home, which is dermaplaning. Start practicing at least once every month. You do it, and it's going to really help your skin to look smooth. You will not be having issues with your pores getting clogged up or dead skin cells that has refused to leave your skin alone. You're going to enjoy that smoother and a more radiant skin. I hope you find this video really helpful, because this is something that I experienced and I got rid of it. So I'm sharing it from my heart. I hope you really enjoyed this, and if you did, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe and join this sweet family so you'll be getting realistic skincare tips like this one. Richie cares. Bye guys. Mwah.